Today we have an experiment related with the measurement of capacitance with the help of D Shorty's modified bridge. Like again, we are having a journey started from the Wheatstone bridge, which is having a principle. If it is balanced, obviously, then there will be no flow of current from diagonally connected any voltmeter, any galvanometer. It shows no deflection under the balance situation. And this balance situation helps us to determine any unknown value among the rest of the three. So if we have four branches, in four branches, if any one of the branch is not given or unknown, so with the help of using balancing equation, one can easily get the value of the fourth one. This is exactly the motive and the target of bridge solution. So that's why we are having this measurement through the bridges. And during that, we have just gone through large number of experiments. Based on that, we work on Maxwell, we work on Owens, we work on a sharing bridge, Anderson bridge. So that all were having a certain specific characteristic, quality, bandwidth, capacity. It means that what would be the range of capacitance, what would be the range of inductance, what would be the range of resistance that can be measured, and can be easily determined. This is exactly the value. So this exactly the process we are working upon here. So now today we have a target to work with the D Shorty's modified bridge. So let's begin this one again. So here we have a target to understand the measurement of capacitance by D Shorty's modified bridge. So this has been again modified. So we have, first of all, we have objective. So that objective is being written properly here. In this bridge, a capacitance is measured with a standard variable capacitance. The connection is shown in figure. We see connections are here. So now what exactly important part? The important part is here, you just put your concentration on the structure of bridge. What changes has been done in reference to the previous one. So if we see here, we have one resistance, we have one capacitance. In this branch, we have a capacitance and a resistance. The same kind of process is here. Resistance in series with the capacitance. This shows the internal resistance of a capacitor. Similarly, if we suppose looking for the second one, it has the same one, R2 and the C2. Again, we have the two different branches, and these different branches are balanced by the resistance R3 and R4. See, this is all related with the changing. We are not doing anything. These modifications are based on only on the things that what are the internal components and how these components are going to affect. Because using resistance, using capacitance will become frequency dependency, will have a variation in performance, will have a sensitivity issues. So modifications are based on a factor, whether you are considering a power loss, whether you are considering resistances, whether you are considering the effect of the reactances, whether you are looking to find out the basically range of measurement. That's all decide the structure. So this is a very simple structure. Now we go for that. This is basically the equation by which we can easily find out the unknown. Now what we need an equation. At least we should have equation. That equation can tell us, use this equation, put all known values, and then easily calculate the unknown one. So that's exactly the process. So here we have all the notifications shown up here. And again, this is a very common equation. Every time we are using this equation, we are not doing anything. We are using simply multiplying one with second, third, and fourth, and both becomes equal. Same thing we are doing here, this one and this four. So multiplication of this, it means opposite, those branches are faces opposite to each other that are taken into the multiplication, this into this equals to this into this. Or you can say this divided by this equals to this divided by this. So 1 divided by 3 is equals to 2 divided by 4, or multiplied by R1 equal into R4 multiplied with R3 into R2. So 2, 3 multiplication, 1, 4 multiplication. So this is the equal state equation that has been done up here. And on solving same process, imaginary and the real parts are segregated. We need to have an equation related with this one. So just only multiplying, comparing, because we have j part here. J part represent imaginary value. So this imaginary value and the real value, both are compared. And once we are comparing, we have this equation C1R2 R1 plus R1, R2 plus R2, because internal resistances are, too low as compared to the external values. So we can neglect this one. If you see here in this equation number one, you see this R1 plus small R1, R2 plus a small R2, and we are neglecting this small R1 and small R2. And finally, we can have the equation, very balanced equation, simple, easy. That is what the modification. This modification shows C2 upon C1 equals to R3 upon R4. So bus, just take an example of this one. And now what you need to do, you need to put all these values by setting here. So we'll go directly for this simulation process. So yeah, the session is open. If you feel any question, you may ask. So let's move on simulation section. So we are going to simulate this experiment here. Let's see this one. Again, we have a same kind of a setup that we have in the previous cases. So nothing is special we are going to do with this one. The same thing is here. We have a complete process to just execute this experiment, how we are going to do that. So first of all, set the voltage V equals to 3 volt. So that you can easily do. You have a voltage here 12 volt, just set it on 3 volt. So I've just adjusted it on 3 volt. Then after, step number 2, set capacitor value 10 on the clicking on the set button. So we have option here. So we are setting it, and now we adjusted some sort of value. Like if suppose you have a 0.01, I'm adjusting it here. You see the same value will be available. So you can change whatever you want to do. You want to change, you can easily put your changes here. So change and put a set. So this has been adjusted. So now you are having this C2. C2 has already been set. Coming off this one, then switch on the power supply to get millivolt meter deflection. So we are on, making it on and watching that day is almost 0.093. Now vary the value of R1, R2, R3, R4 and C1 from the control box. So directly put the values in the boxes respective element. Observe the millivolt meter. So actually this is almost adjusted. So if you put any changes here, you see the variation as you are just having here the variations. See how much variation we are having. Same process you may have with respect to the second one. Here you have an option. You can vary this. So this variation is also affecting this one. So you can easily vary all these two values, and with the help of this one, and you can adjust the value of 500. It's a frequency is somewhat related with the 500 hertz. So you can change your frequency value. You can adjust any values here. So making it off, changing this to 50 hertz. This I'm adjusting on a 50 hertz, making this on. See how much effect is here. So this is not working right now. So you can change the values and easily can get what kind of output may be here. Applying this one, and it's the same values. If suppose you're working, making it off, working it for 500 hertz, that can also be work upon. You can change the frequency values. You see here. So ultimately, you're making it on, and you can easily change the respective values. So this is exactly, so this is too much values. You can change your values here. And by changing these values, you can easily adjust whatever you're looking for. So it is crossing the ranges, that a simple process. So this is exactly the mode of working, how we are going to work this one. The target is the same. Change the value here, change the respective values here, and receive the values. Suppose that we have a small deflection here, 0.09. So how we can reduce? If suppose we are increasing this value, so this is increasing. So we cannot do anything with this one. See 0 0.4, 0 0.5, 0 0.6, 0.65, 0.75. So this is not going to support us. So we have to reduce this. Same process. Now check this one, whether this value, increasing value, is going to support us. It's not creating any effect. So we should leave it here. We have again some values here that you can check. So keeping only the one values. So which capacitor you are changing? You are having a C2 capacitor as an unknown capacitor. You can change, and then you see here you have a ranges. The ranges can be mentioned easily. Mention all those ranges. You will having a deflection, great deflection. I'm just making it switch off. Now checking it switch on. So this is showing definitely a great deflection. So it is almost showing not any values. So any values crossing the limit. So you have to go back and checking it out whether it is working. Make it switch off, switch on. So it is showing again. So we have just changed this. So just refresh this page, making it on, showing a small deflection. So such kind of a things can be easily be done, and easily you can change. If suppose you go here and you feel that now I must change my values, so just change these values. I'm increasing a little bit here. I've increased this and now I'm setting this value. So first of all, let's switch it off. Adjusting. I'm adjusting this one and see that how much deflection we have. It's too much. So what we can do, we try to simplify this one with the help of another values. So this will become a little, let's see whether it is affecting or not, because it is crossing cross. So not adjusting. So not in a range, it is going beyond the range. You can change this range. This is a too much of range. And instead of this, use a little value of the capacitor because it is showing a great deflection with respect to this one. So using 0.092, making it on, again it is showing the same one. Just go on and refresh this one and see how much we are able to do that. So it is showing a reflection. Like this, you can easily check the values, unknown values, and once you got your adjustment here, whatever the adjustment you're looking for, if suppose you're going for this one, let's check, make it on and off again. And with respect to this, if you see here, so you would be able to get the values, and once this value come up here, just refresh the page, make this on, and you will be having such values. So once you got almost the null, then you can easily go for measuring of this value. Then this measurement appears here, and this measurement tells you that how much value you have chosen will come up. So you can simulate this, and simulation, after simulation, you see here the value is coming approximately 0.001. This is exactly, so on the value of the 0.37315 meter, you have 0.001, or almost you have adjusted the same one. So this is the measurement. So while you are just having such experiment, during such experiment, that will be easy for you. You just set the values, and once you set the values, change the values with the help of R4, change the value with the help of the capacitor or the resistor, try to get the null. Once you receive the null, go on a measuring tab, go on a measure capacitor tab and simulate this one. So you see here what you set, and so you have set 0.001 approximately what you are measuring. So when you are just measuring approximately the same values appeared over here, this is exactly the connection in between. So this is all about the de Sauty's bridge. This is the modified bridge here. So again, during the process, if you have any confusion, any doubt, you may ask. So I'm just concluding this experiment with the repetition of this one. So if we go for the procedure, we see V equals to 3 volts. So first of all, we adjust here 3 volts. So just make this switch off and make this 3 volt. So this has been adjusted, and make the frequency at 50 hertz we have adjusted. So now step number 2, then switch on the supply to get millivoltmeter deflections. See, oof, it's too much of deflection. It is doing too much of out. Fine. So let's see. Similarly, set the capacitor value. We can easily set the capacitor value by going this step. So this is showing not any values on this one. So capacitor can be adjusted, any value you can adjust. Suppose that we are adjusting its 0.01. You can change like 0.1, 0.001, any value you want to change, you can. So suppose that I'm using this 0.009495. Set. So first of all, I need to put the circuit off and I'm setting this one. So that has been adjusted. You see, whatever you are setting up here, that comes to the C2. Now making it on. So it is showing some deflection. Now you have options. So you just keep checking whether these options are helping you or not. It's not helping. Keep checking this one. It's not helping. If you see here whether it is able to help you or not. Check this one also. All of them. So you have to adjust each and every one by like changing the values. Keep trying this one. Try to change this one. Make it switch off and switch on. Let's say whether the reflection has effect. No, it has no effect. We have to adjust so many values. Switch it off and switch it on. Keep checking this one. So you have to adjust the values accordingly. So I'm just checking all this one. So once we get like this kind of a situation, this situation can be assumed as a null situation. And once you get the null situation, go to the measure capacitor tab and just simulate this one. So once you simulate, you would be able to get that 0.01. Set capacitor value, check this value. How much you kept here? You kept 0.01. Measure capacitor value, how much you get here? 0.01. So that's what exactly the process by which you would be able to get the exact resolution. So I'm concluding this one. So this is basically de Sauté's bridge to just measure the unknown capacitance, and we could be able to get the unknown capacitance by arranging, by adjusting all these values, and we got the null. Once we got the null, so we are checking what value we have set and what value we have received. This is exactly. So you all keep trying this one, do practice. That link will be shared on with you. Keep practicing on that. Keep putting some innovative ideas in that, what else you can do, and trying all that. This is well concluded today's lab related with the de Sauté's.